A family pet, a bedtime story, the familiar landscape of childhood.
You have to come out sometime. You can't sulk in there forever.
I like that costume you have over there, John.
Yeah? You think this is a costume, huh?
It's very cute.
This is how I always look on Saturday night.
You definitely look like you came straight off the set of You're Next.
What are you dressed as?
Oh, I am a German Shepherd,
Yeah.
if you weren't sure.
Oh, I could tell.
Because we just got done watching Company of the Wolves. But it was lacking in the company. That was Three's a Crowd.
It was kind of lacking in wolves, too. That's kind of the point. There was more German Shepherds in this movie than there were actual wolves. Come on, guys. Like, we can't tell the difference.
I am now a man.
And I will transform into a frightening werewolf.
Company of the Wolves, and in the honor of that, we're drinking an Oktoberfest that apparently has some sort of wolf-like creature on the can.
And I'm sure I'm going to be able to do this.
Here, let me do it for you, buddy.
Wait, let me try the thumb.
I've transformed completely into man, so I can do it. Oh. So anyway, this movie was a piece of shit. Bastard child of Cinema Gulp Halloween mixers. One of the worst I think we've seen.
This movie has a great poster. Anybody out there who's seen the fucking poster of this movie tricked us into wanting to watch it.
Good marketing doesn't always equal good movie, and vice versa.
And Neil Jordan, if anybody out there knows, he's the director of Interview with the Vampire. Now, that came a number of years later with a much higher budget and better actors.
10 years later, to be exact.
But this is a piece of trash. This does not live up to anything you might expect from the guy who made Interview with the Vampire.
No. This does not make me want candy.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. When we first started watching this movie, I was trying to look for, okay, so is there like any kind of story structure? What's going on? There's like an opening scene with a German Shepherd, but apparently we thought, oh, it's a German Shepherd. It must be like the family dog. But then the whole movie's filled with German Shepherds that I guess are supposed to be wolves, but they're clearly German Shepherds. There are other dogs that look more like wolves than German Shepherds, but those were clearly German Shepherds running through those woods.
Wow, they're the easiest to train for their budget.
This movie has just no story structure. It's one of those ones that's attempting to be like story inside a story inside a story, but it never is cohesive with why that is, especially the one that's supposed to take place in like actual like 1984 when the movie takes place.
Yeah, if we try to piece this together, you have a young girl who's dreaming,
which seems like for days. Like she's in the bed the whole time.
They try to establish her family members for no reason, her mother, father, and her sister. And then we go into her dream world, and she dreams about her little old grandmother, played by Angela Lansbury.
I can't even remember the title. I can't remember. I can't remember a lot of things these days.
Who tells her stories about, supposed to be fables, and tells her stories about wolves in the woods. And this story within her dream is taking place in the, I don't know, 1500s. I don't even know what fucking time period that is.
It's fucking Brothers Grimm land.
Yeah, and there's all this, atmosphere, and it's supposed to look like fairy tale setting, kind of the woods look like what you would expect from a typical fairy tale.
If a fairy tale was placed on a soundstage.
Exactly. It all feels very fake because this entire movie is shot in basically one
maybe two sound stages.
That they just keep changing the person comes in from this side of the stage. It just feels so staged.
You can hear
at all
the
times.
echo.
Yeah.
You can hear the footsteps knocking on wood.
It's
so piss poor.
It's piss poor. We both said it felt like a movie of the week kind of thing. Nobody's performances stand out or are memorable or are worth even really mentioning.
No, the main girl is horrible. Like, she can't even deliver her lines. It's just like, she's like, oh, you there? You must have killed my grandmother. Oh, you got here before me. You were like trying to piece the story together. I'm like, where did you get that from? I didn't know that was something that's supposed to happen.
Why is the priest impregnating women? I don't even know what's supposed to be happening.
I didn't get it. The only redeeming quality for me was the last like 2 minutes when there was like a naked lady walking around.
Nude were chick running around for a few minutes at the end. The outcome of these little stories, whether it's grandma telling the story or the little girl deciding to tell somebody a story, they just don't even really have conclusions. They just kind of end and go back to the person telling the story without like a moral or any kind of wrap up of like, well, that's why I told you about this.
No.
It just didn't seem to be going anywhere.
Is it just me, or are these werewolves the biggest pussies in the world? There's not a single werewolf that kills a person. I guess Angela Lansbury, but in the end, was she just a porcelain doll or something?
Yeah, another weird
What the
moment
fuck, man?
there. I mean, you have people's heads turning into porcelain dolls.
None of it
know.
makes sense.
No.
And if it's supposed to be like abstract and artsy, it just failed because it's so boring and sluggish. I just hated it.
Yeah, I don't even really want to give it credit for a couple kind of cool shots along the way.
Even like the one big transformation of a werewolf from human to werewolf, it's so mechanical and fake looking. It wasn't even grotesque. It was just slow and boring like everything else in this piece of crap.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 1 or 2 seconds within that transformation that are pretty kind of grotesque, where the guy's ripping his own skin off, and
But
that
it
looks
takes
pretty
forever.
But it takes forever, and typical strange horror movie fashion, you have people just staring in awe at these things instead of running or reacting by getting a shovel and cutting its head off or whatever. They just stand by and watch these things happen.
Yeah, instead of
It's
scream or run immediately.
Halloween mixer movies, and I'm trying to think back with stuff that I really hated, like Pieces along the way. I just don't even know what to say positive.
And this is pretentious garbage that, like, do you remember
Yeah.
Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater from the early 80s?
Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. Welcome to Fairy Tale Theater.
That's what the production budget looked like on this. Like
Yes.
a rotating
Exactly.
soundstage.
I think they used the same set.
Yeah. Yeah, this movie sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you. There was nothing to get you excited along the way.
This is a long hour and a half, dude. This is a long hour and a
Yeah,
half.
we kept saying, oh, only 10 more minutes, but even that took 3 hours.
Yeah, because nothing felt like a climax. It was just like, we're like, there's 3 minutes movie left? Why are there 2 people just sitting on the ground talking?
Why are they starting another story?
I'm going to cut right to the chase. This movie gets 0 gulps. I hated it. It was boring. It was stupid. It wasn't entertaining. I saw right through what they thought they were trying to make out of it, and boy, I hated it. Skip this one. Go, John.
Yep, we're both right there on the same spot. There's nothing redeeming about this movie. No reason to watch it. Not even if you're interested in Neil Jordan movies, it's not worth checking out. This was terrible. I give it a fucking 0. Oh!
I want to suck your blood.